Okay, let's discuss the BRULES. Anyone who was at Momentum Day on Saturday will understand what the BRULES are, but it's a topic very close to my heart, and when Stuart talked about this, it very much resonated with me. So the BRULES, I'm going to swear quite a bit in this video, it's a little bit ranty. The BRULES, B-R-U-L-E-S, bullshit rules that society has come up with that really make no sense, especially in 2015. So, first of the bullshit rules that I would like to ponder with you is that money doesn't make you happy. Money's not important. No, well, let's debate that one, shall we? So, I'm not talking about gathering a skip of money or some sort of house full of money that you can dive into and swim around in like Scrooge McDuck. No, the physical act of holding money probably doesn't make you happy, I agree. But when money removes a lot of the stresses and difficulties and restraints on your life, enabling you to spend more time with your family or live passionately because you're doing what you want to do for work in order to earn that money, or you're able to afford certain things that make life easier, whether it be something as simple as a cleaner that frees up your time. It's usually related to time freedom for me, and I think a lot of people would agree with that. And there's a fantastic Alan Watts video that says, what if money were no object? What would you actually do? I've got so many friends who are very, very talented in certain areas, particularly in performing arts, who have given up on their dream because at some stage they had to earn money to pay their bills, which is understandable. However, you then get stuck in that rut and that circle of that hamster wheel where the job might offer you a bit more money, and then you just get further and further from being in a position of pursuing what you originally wanted to do, which is sacrilege of these people's talents. So money doesn't make you happy. No, again, swimming around in it, maybe not. But if you can earn enough money to create a lifestyle and live your life as fully as possible, I would argue that it's fairly important and has the potential to make people fairly happy. So that's the first one. The second one that came up was you need a degree or you need a good education to be successful. I beg to differ again, because yes, to a certain degree you need an education. However, there are many, many ways you can get an education these days. We live in an age where you can teach yourself anything. You can learn anything. Now, granted, you can't go out and practice law. You can't go out and be a heart surgeon without a certain education and qualifications legally. I get that. That's fine. Medicine, different industry whereby absolutely you do require a formal education. However, in many, many other industries, we are being led to believe that you need a degree, you need a master's, you need a PhD. It's rubbish. So go teach yourself something if you want to learn it. This Walt Disney book that I read recently, I keep referring to it. He himself said the most successful people in life are the ones that never stop learning. They're also the people that rely on themselves to learn, that go out and teach themselves the knowledge, the skills and the wisdom they need to succeed. So I'm getting quite passionate. I'm talking quite quickly. So that's another one, that you need a good education, you need a degree. Bollocks. I went to uni, I was very academic, just was not for me. And my definition of success is very much that one I see floating around on Facebook on quotes now and again, which is that success is doing what you want, when you want, with who you want. And if you can get paid for doing that, then you've made it. So that's that one. What was the other one? Oh, success is hard work. No, it's not. Because if you love what you're doing and you're passionate, you're more than likely going to be successful, and it doesn't feel like work. If you're grinding away massive hours and it feels like huge hours and you feel exhausted, you're probably not enjoying what you're doing. So I'd say can it and find what your passions really are. When I had a full-time job and I was trying to run my business around it, I didn't enjoy it. Why? Because I was exhausted, because the bulk of my time was spent at my job where I've said before, I didn't hate it, but it was draining the life out of me. So success should not feel like hard work, because if you love what you're doing, you'll keep persisting, you'll keep consistent with the things it requires to be successful in your chosen area, and it should not feel like hard work. And if you're going to work online, once you've got it, once you understand it, you can be incredibly successful working very small hours. The money producing activities in what we do don't take a long time. Yes, you're going to spend time learning them, but once you've got it and once you understand it, it doesn't need to take a long time. So I'm well over 5 minutes. I'm going to stop my rant. But, you know, sack off the BRULES, make your own rules. Don't subscribe to the bullshit society has taught you. It's your life. Do what you want with it. Rant over. See you tomorrow.